Hello, everyone. Welcome to, FO Friday. Hi, flip flops and lollipops. How are you? Happy Friday. How was your week? I'm falling off my pillow. Hi, Sam. How are you? Happy Friday, sweetheart. Hi, Ashley. How's everything with you? Oh, Roberta, no, girlfriend, no. 10 inches of snow on top of the 2 feet you already had. Roberta, that's almost 3 feet of snow. Ice underneath the snow on the roads. Oh, Roberta, no, not going anywhere. Girl, I don't blame you. Staying at home and crocheting a lot. Roads can be very dangerous. Right. I mean, I only have 7 out here, but I'm staying home. I have an all-wheel drive truck. I know how to drive in the snow, but it's everybody else out there who forgets how to drive in Missouri in the snow. I'm staying home. Lauren, how are you, sweetheart? How's everything in your neck of the woods? Hi, Kenyon. Welcome in. How are you? Ashley, you're cold. Ashley, remind me, where are you? Hi, Connie. How are you? Happy Friday. Hey, Stephanie. How is everything in your neck of the woods? Let's see. Sanita, you're working until 5 today. Girl, please. I'm sorry. And at least you're at home. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. Sanita, how much snow did you get? I got 7 inches. Sam has a very turbulent week, but I made it, girl. I am sorry your week was turbulent. That's never a good week. I'm glad it's the weekend. I'm glad you're spending the end of your week with me. I appreciate that. I can't complain about the weather. God love you. Isela, how are you? Thank you for coming by. Hi, Amy. Hiding from the snow begetting girl. After I did the shoveling and came in from my Snow Chronicles, it's uploaded now. I have to release it. I looked out and my mailbox was open. So I donned all my gear again to go back out to the mailbox. And it was that the mailbox had fallen open. What? So I shoved something up in there and closed it so it's snug because I'm not going back out there. Oh, Stephanie, I'm glad it's good there. Hi, Cammie. How you doing? Oh, and Laura's here. Hi, Lauren. Thank you for coming. Trying to design a new blanket and sweater. Brain is not working. Well, Roberta, when your brain is not working, find one of your patterns that you love and redo it in another color. Nobody will ever know. Or one, I know you have a stack of patterns that you have put aside that you have said, I'm going to do this later. Pull one of those out. Frustrated with the yarn color. Kenyon, go look in the closet. You got so much yarn in there, you will find the color that just rocks your world. I know you will. Did you get more than 2 flakes? That's all I want to know, Isela. Did you get more than 2 flakes? Hey, Angela, you're about to make some coffee. All right, honey. I made a big tea. You make your coffee. Come on back and pull your chair up. Sit a spell. Hey, Tank, good to see you. I got something good from you. I just have to make the video. And I thank you so very much. I am ever so grateful. because I'm going to do my Happy Mail video. Bless you, my tank. How's everything with you? What are you cooking today? I know you're cooking. You're always cooking. I'm going to come over to your house. Going to be working on baby blankets and listening. Okay, Connie. Baby blankets as in plural. Connie, before you go into work mode, how many blankets, what pattern, and what color? We got a 1/4 inch of ice and about 5 inches of snow. Oh, Amy, you're staying. Please stay in. Please. Oh my goodness. Well, I cheated. Instead of throwing out all of my high price ice melt after I got down under the snow to the ice, all those box mixes that were in the pantry that were expired, I pulled all of them out and I shook all of them on the ice. You don't know how much sodium is in your food until you start trying to use it for ice melt. I went out to the mailbox, that ice is gone. I'm just saying. Well, with drifts, it's up to my knees. Oh, I took a broom outside with me this morning and I turned the broom upside down and stuck it in the snow, and it came halfway up the broom with the drifts. Girl, it's treacherous. Angela says hi to everybody in the chat. Kenyon is saying hi to everybody. Lauren says it's pretty nippy today. That cold wind and drizzle thing going on, but no snow, thankfully. Lauren, do you get much snow there? You usually have the rain and drizzle and fog, right? Dogs smashed most of the backyard. You might need to put the dogs out in the front yard, or at least put them in the driveway. Yes, I did. That's what I just said. I'm going to make a video. I shoveled out to the mailbox. I got my Happy Mail. I'm going to do my Happy Mail video as soon as we finish this. Thank you so very, very, very much. You are the best. We got 2 inches of flakes. Close the city down. Priscilla, 2 inches. Seriously, girl, I'm that's funny. That is funny. At least I got up to 7 before it closed the city down. I bought it at a thrift store, no label. Well, I am 3 inches short of finished. Okay, Kenyon, you have no label, but can you go in the closet and find something that matches it? If not, frog back those last 2. You can do one or 2 things. You can frog back the last 2 rows and drop down to a smaller hook, or you can just frog back to the beginning of the row you're on and end it there. I mean, for 3 inches, you can just stop where you are. Hi, Kivia. How are you? Yes, it was Sunita. Tank has the hookup. Yes, she does. Hi, Justin. How are you? Thank you for coming by. I hope you gave me a thumbs up. And what are you up to today? You're welcome. We are having grilled onions, bell peppers, and jalapenos, and I'm going to make toast and eggs. We're having grilled onions, bell peppers, and jalapenos. And you're going to make toast and eggs. Now, see, I would mix all of that up in my scrambled eggs and add cheese and top it with salsa. I love onions and bell peppers. I used to make them crazy at work because if I wanted I'd order a veggie burger and have them grill the onions and peppers and put them on top with pepper jack cheese. And they're like, you want, that's what I want. And I want it on wheat bread. Thank you very much. Oh, 16. Okay, Cammie, is that 16 inches when you get to the drifts? Or you have just a flat 16 inches and the drifts are higher? See, that's why I don't live that far north. I only live here because this is where my parents decided to birth me. If they had birthed me down south, I would have been down south. It's 34 there, Kenyon. Oh, honey, you have a heat wave. Okay, Ashley, thank you. You can keep me running. I'm okay with that. Working on a spiral granny in blues and purples right now. Oh, have another one to do in blues also. Oh, that sounds pretty. Connie, when you finish, you please, you don't have to, but please come back to FO Friday and show it off, or put a picture in the Facebook group, please. I would love to see it. You all are so talented. I just have good old British rain. Sam, that's what I think of when I think of Britain. I think of the rainy, Miss Marple and her umbrella. That's what I think of. But then, like I said, I've only been there for a weekend. I want to go back. You are not just Kenyan. You are Kenyan. Thank you, Justin. Sled dogs. Don't laugh, Tank. I had a sled dog. I had she wasn't a husky. Actually, she was my late husband's dog. She was one of those, whatever the Finnish national dog is, the name escapes me now. She's been gone so long, but she had the tail that curled up over her back. I'd put a leash on her and she would drag me up the street like I weighed 2 pounds. Somebody told me to put a harness on her, that it would slow her down. I put a harness on that little booger and it did. It slowed her down and I was able to get her to actually walk and not charge. Harnesses are the way to go. If we get snow, it tends to be around this time of year. Okay, but rarely more than a few inches before it either goes slushy or icy. I would prefer slushy over icy. I'm just saying. I could take the good old wet, cold slush, but that ice, that's when bad things happen. Cars crash, people fall. I have used old table salt before, right? And my oldest brought home some melt and liter soak up. Combines good and don't slip on it. Oh, the soak up litter. Yes. I have used kitty litter, and not even the soak up kind, just the regular kind for traction. I have combined kitty litter and playground sand, just grit. I've been saving up all of my popcorn kernels. They keep saying don't repop the popcorn kernels. I've been saving them up in a big bag. I threw all of them out yesterday. The birds had a field day. They had fun. No, ma'am, because I was going to sit down and make a Happy Mail video. You deserve your own video. So no, I haven't opened it. I want to be surprised on camera. No, I'm not going anywhere. That's Richard and Alex issues. Okay. I don't blame you. I'm not going anywhere. This is one time I get to work my way through all my groceries in the pantry, in the freezer, in whatever. I will not starve. Yep, she's a beautiful tank. Very generous hearted. I'm frustrated on what color green this is. Just frog it back to the beginning of the row and end it where you are. Or put a black or a cream or just any green will go with it. Hi, GGP. How are you? Thank you for coming by. Hi, Sandrine. Sandrine, Connie is making a spiral baby blanket in blues and purples. I knew you would love that. I'll put it on the eggs with cheese. There you go. Woman after my own heart. Hi, Deb. How are you? How much snow did you get down there? I got 7 inches up here. Marshall, how are you? Thank you for coming by and blessings to you. I know we're always talking about food, aren't we? What's wrong with us? We will, but I want sunny side up fried eggs instead of scrambled. My favorite eggs are sunny side up fried, but I don't do anything to them. Those are the eggs I eat with my pancakes or my breakfast. But when I do the onions and peppers and jalapeno, they get scrambled in. I'm not patient enough to make omelets. And then I add salsa on top. I don't put salsa on my fried eggs. You know what? I don't put vegetables on fried eggs at all, come to think of it. It's got to be an omelet, a scrambled, or maybe even a frittata. And it's only a frittata if I walk off and forget it's on the stove. Miguel, how are you? Miguel, congratulations. I heard you hit your 500. I am so happy for you. You're going to rest your eyes. Please, please. You've been up since 4:30 a.m. Miguel, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? I didn't see anything where the babies were sick. Well, no, because each stripe is 4 inches, and if I frog back, this stripe will be 3 inches, which looks funky and would throw off the Aaron and coffee brown stripe. Okay. Try Okay. Look in the closet and see if you have a green that complements the green you're using. Or if you have a green variegated or an ombre, something like that, and frog back to 2 inches and do 2 inches of the green you're using and switch over and do 2 inches of the new green or the ombre or the variegated, whatever you have that looks good with it, and then continue your pattern. But when you get to your next section of green, use the new green. In my head, that's working. Yes, Miguel's got to take care. I should go measure the bird bath. That's the real amount. No, don't go out there. If you have no reason to go outside, don't go outside and measure the bird bath. Unless you just want to go out and play in the snow. My friend likes doing the wicker basket blanket or double seed stitch type for blankets. I've never done I've never done either one of those. I'm gonna have to try that. Or I'm gonna have to look at it and see what it looks like because Sandrine did the cloud stitch, and now she's got me looking at the cloud stitch. I've never seen the wicker basket stitch. See, that's why I love you, group of people, because you're always coming up with good ideas. And I've never seen that. I've heard of the seed stitch. I've never seen the double seed stitch. You know, things have really changed from when I started doing crochet, and I'm loving it because everybody says this is not your grandmother's crochet. They are telling the truth, and I am really learning a lot. It's close to a spinach green. See if you have an emerald or a forest green. It said nothing. Snowdrifts. I think it's 16 inches between Wednesday and last night. Shoot. Woo. She's currently working on C2C crochet blanket. Okay, I have not done the C2C yet. Okay, Laura, Connie will be here. Can anyone recommend a blanket that isn't too much of a yarn eater or too girly or lacy or pretty? Oh girl. All of the above. Shell stitch. Somebody, you'd have to Google it. They have a 2-hour baby blanket. I think they have one that's called a 2.5-hour baby blanket. And the Hugs and Kisses, it's like a chevron, but it has different stitches. There are so many out there. I like the shell stitch if you're trying to do one for a little boy and it's not lacy, and any of the generic colors that you get will make it not pretty. Oh, and the what do you call it? Granny D loves the moss stitch. Bod has a moss stitch that's a half double crochet and the slip stitch. I like the Suzette stitch too. It goes fast and it's not a yarn eater. Marshall, you are a marvel. Thank you. Everybody's speaking. Hi, totally not Mitzi. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming by. This is FO Friday. What have you finished this week and what is in your cup? And what is your weather like? You could try the double seed, double miss stitch. It works. I have to look that up and see what that is. That sounds interesting. Which idea, Amy? You know, I'm behind in the chat. I don't remember what I was talking about, but thank you. What are we doing? But if you put out kitty litter, won't the cats have a field day? Ooh, no, they don't, because they don't like the snow, so they're not going out there. I don't know where my feral cats go, but they haven't been out there. I threw out croutons and stale crackers and all that kind of stuff, and the birds had a great time. I didn't see any cats, just birds. We always have a little thingy, cuppy thingy doodad of kitty litter in the front closet. Thingy, cuppy thingy doodad? Really, Cammy? Oh, salt, the kitty litter and sand. Yes, because when I moved here, they were saying, don't put salt on the new concrete because they had just, poured all the driveways and everything. So I was using sand and kitty litter and all that stuff, mixed it together. Because I buy sand to go in my grandbaby's sandbox for the summer. And instead of trying to keep it over winter, I just threw it out on the sidewalk. Right, Laura. They don't usually like the cold. My feral cat's hiding somewhere. Right, a double crochet or a shell stitch. I know, Lauren. I heard about her yesterday, and I went to her YouTube page and her Facebook page, and I couldn't get any details. So I don't know when it happened, if if they had services or what. I'm just sick. She co-starred on one of my videos. I got to figure out how to re-release it in her honor. Right, you spread it like you would salt. Yep, that's really sad. You got more ice. You've got almost 2 feet, girl. Ooh. Yeah, she passed away, poor thing. How did we find out in the beginning that she passed away? You want hard-boiled eggs. Okay, do you want deviled eggs or do you want an egg salad sandwich? I don't have any eggs in the house. Why are we talking about eggs? I was so upset with the high winds and rain yesterday. My phone and satellite were on and off for 24 hours. Oh, tank. I finally went to bed. Girl, let me see. When was it? Last night? Last night, everything went off and then came back on. And I didn't realize the thing. Well, the phone went off because the alarm started chirping and I had to go and reset the alarm. And I'm standing there going, what happened? Because I missed it. I prefer over easy with my eggs. Okay. Yes, Stephanie, she was such a nice lady. Yep. Double would work. You could use any of the patterns that you really like and just don't use pinks. Yes, prayers for her family, because I think she was living with one of her daughters. Oh, yes. You do sriracha. I do a little hot sauce and yeah, salsa. Gotta have salsa. Yep, that's my consuelo. Lauren, what is a brown sauce? Because we have a brown sauce we use for Chinese food, and then we have a brown gravy. So what kind of brown sauce are you referring to? I love the way that you have the same names for things that we have, but it's totally different. When I heard about Consuelo yesterday, I cried so hard. She will never be forgotten and always loved. You know what, Marshall? I was thinking about that this morning because after I left Gigi's, I made my dinner, and then I just shut YouTube down and climbed in the bed with my crochet and a book on tape. I couldn't do any more video because I just needed downtime. You know, we're family. And when one of us passes, it hurts like somebody we grew up with and we've never met in person. And yeah, she was such a neat, and you know, they always say you lose the good ones first. I feel so bad for her daughter. No, no, Kenyon, the Alpine Stitch is a yarn eater, and Sam doesn't want a yarn eater. It's pretty. I agree with you. The Alpine Stitch is really pretty, but it is a yarn eater. That and the any of those front post, back post things are yarn eaters. The waffle stitch. Well, I made a start to the pattern. I made a chain. Okay, Roberta, you got to start somewhere. You have got to start somewhere. So there you go. Ooh, never tried Alpine. We'll check it out. Thank you, Kenyon. It's pretty, Sam. It really is, but it's a yarn eater. Kindred spirit. Yarn Barf, how are you? Thank you for coming by. What have you finished this week and what is in your cup? And I was over at your house yesterday, but somebody went live and I have to go back and finish your video. I'm having my old battle with YouTube again. The comments and the videos aren't showing up when I search for them. So I have to find workarounds to find the videos and actually comments because I can't see what other people are saying. If anybody has commented on any of my videos and I have not responded, please bear with me because I have found out that I can go through YouTube Studio to get to the comments to actually reply back to you. But it takes a little finagling for me to find them. I'm not ignoring anybody. It's just I played this game with YouTube. They've done this with me to me before, and then it comes back. But sometimes it's almost a month before I get my comments and my search back. Vivian, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. What is in your cup? What have you finished this week? And what is the weather like where you are? See, Sunita, yeah, there's no need to go outside. My little brother even contacted me from California and he's like, "Did you get the weather? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. I went out and shoveled. Well, I didn't shovel. You know how they say when you get older, do not shovel the snow because that's how you have a heart attack. That you get the scooping uh, shovels and you push the snow. Well, I had too much snow to push. So I took the scooping shovel and I moved it down in layers until I could get down to the ground and then push it out the way. So it took longer than if I just shoveled, but it was safer. I'm here. I'm so happy. Thank you all. Triangle postage is one I So you do the postage, but you do it so it makes a peak. That's pretty, but that's a yarn eater. But it's pretty. Red on bacon and brown on sausage. How in the Sam Hill All right, Sam. How do you get a red sauce? See, you all do this to me at least once a week. Camel stitch. Oh my god. Kenyon? Oh, camel. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty. I was thinking crab. I can't do the crab stitch. I have to do the modified crab. It's the same as double moss stitch. Okay. Okay. That is brutal. No more snow. See, you all even have Justin laughing at you, drinking water and working on a poncho. Vivian, do I know what kind of poncho you're making? Whose pattern are you using and what colors? Justin, behave. Stop laughing. It's not that bad. Kenyon's checking on the camel stitch. Yes, half, double crochet, single crochet, fabric stitch. Girl, yeah. That's okay, okay, okay. When I was driving home, I almost had a pain attack, but I prayed it away. There you go, girl. Pray, please. Call on the name of Jesus. He will see you through. I have an army green that looks like spinach green. It's Hirschner's. Kenyon, see if you have an army green in the closet. Sam, there's no such thing. I sent you a picture of the current whip I'm doing, calming comfort, whatchamacallit mix. Oh, Tank, my goodness. Girl, did you really? Hold on. Everybody talk amongst yourselves. I gotta find this. Let's see. Oh, Lauren sent me the sauce. Health food source chart with probably a good HP sauce. The devil you say? HP brown sauce. Oh, for cottage pies. I haven't had a cottage pie in forever. Made in the Netherlands. Well, of course it is. Ah. Do I have any brown sauce? I don't have any brown sauce in the This is what Lauren's talking about, brown sauce. So do you have the same thing and it's a red? Oh, that's interesting. Let's see, where's Tank? Tank? Girl. What is that? A green variegated? Oh, that's a cake. That's a green and brown cake, isn't it? Because those colors are, oh my, look at what Tank's doing. See, whoop. That's beautiful, Tank. That is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Girl, that is beautiful. See, you know what? I thank you all so very much. First of all, I wouldn't have thought of putting the calming and the whatchamacallit together. Oh, my video just finally uploaded. Thank you very much. Sandrine has the Bed Chronicles Sunita has the Couch Chronicles. I'm starting the Snow Chronicles. Ah. Hubby asked if I want anything from Amazon. Oh, I told him I'm a bit short on tea. Only got about 12. Lauren, tell him you're a little short on chocolate. Get back to bed. Consuelo Viola's daughter. And on Facebook, she was Awakachi. Charlie Berry, how are you? Thank you for coming by. What have you finished this week? What is in your cup? And what is your weather like? You're welcome, Sam. See, that's I'm so happy when my great grandfather decided that he was going to go off to Detroit to work in the auto plant. He left my grandmother in Alabama. I know who you are, Justin. And I thank you so much for actually participating in the chat today. I am very grateful. And what is the weather like where you are? And if anybody would like their channel dropped, please put CC in the chat and the wonderful Cami will drop it for you. Oh, about saving popcorn seeds for birds. Thank you, Amy. Yeah. I mean, it hurts me to throw them away. And so I just kept throwing them in a bag. And yesterday I was like, yes, I can finally use all this stuff. Hi, unapologetically Mocha. Thank you for coming by. I know not to ask you what you have finished this week because you have a lot of irons in the fire. What is in your cup and what is your weather like? I have 7 inches of snow. Is it snowing out there? It's not pretty here. Deb said she's got almost 2 feet where she is. I'm in northern St. Louis and she's in southern St. Louis. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Consuelo Viola's daughter. Here, I'll put it in the chat. And Cammy's already dropped the link. Oh, congratulations, Kenyon. That is wonderful. We use a mix of Dawn dish soap, rubbing alcohol, and warm water. Really? I never thought about that. That's interesting. I thought about going out there and throwing some vinegar, but I just save up all of the expired things out of the pantry and throw them out there. Crystal, how are you? Thank you for coming by. What have you finished this week? What is in your cup and what is your weather like? Tears in my eyes every time I see Consuelo's name. I know. I know. I can't, because last time I saw her, she told me that she had pneumonia and she was getting better. And I just knew she was going to be better. I just knew it. I was told about her passing last night. How sad. Oh no, we lost. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm Kelly's Crochet Adventures told us last night on Gigi, the Crochet Queen. Kelly said she heard it on Triple C's morning broadcast. I wasn't there in the morning, so I don't know who actually said. Oh, here we go. Melanie says that Dana announced it. So Dana found out somehow. Hi, Melanie. Thank you for coming by. What have you finished this week? I told Ty we need green yarn. All that's left is spring green and lime green. And you've got a spinach green. Okay, Kenyon, can you frog all of the spinach green out of that panel and substitute the spring green? That should go with the cream and the brown. Just take out that last panel of spinach. I know. I can't. Like I said, I just knew she was going to be better. Oh, okay. And Consuelo's Etsy shop. But see, we don't know if anybody's manning her shop because nobody's manning the Facebook page. I just sent you pictures of my finish for the week. Where'd you send it, Charlie? Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I don't see it on IG or the Facebook group. Where'd you send it? You do crochet? Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She was such a nice person. Gloria, thank you for coming by. How are you, sweetheart? What have you finished this week and what is your weather like? I was dreaming about her last night, and when I looked at my phone, I had a message. I remember telling her the last thing was I still have to make my count, my blessing shawl. Yeah. When Consuelo found a shawl pattern she liked, she would make it in every color. Every color. These people are out here being negative to each other and people leaving us every day. So I know, Sandrine, I know. That's why we went through and we cleaned house and we took all those negative channels down because I can't. Life is too short. Life is too short. And they used to tell us that tomorrow's not promised. Today's not promised because you can wake up in the morning and be gone before lunch. We have to treat each other better, or we do what we've done here and we form our family and we treat each other better. We can't control the rest of the world, but we can control us. Hang on, you don't have brown sauce? It's a very savory sauce sold alongside ketchup. No, oh no. We have brown sauce. I just don't have any in the house. I don't think. No, we have brown sauce. Usually we use it as a base for Chinese food. Yes, she lived with her daughter and son. She had 2 sons and a daughter. I thought she had 2 sons and 2 daughters. I thought she had 4 children. But I knew she lived with the one daughter because that was her model. Every time she made something, she'd have her daughter model it. The HP sauce. Okay, Sam. Sam does it. Is that also the red sauce? Is HP? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he knew Consuelo too. I fell asleep on spring and woke up at midnight to let the dogs out. Well, I went to sleep before that because like I said, I went to sleep right after Gigi. I answered a few messages. I turned on the Purple Yarnivore, and Cynthia's Joyful Creations were doing a collab. I turned them on for a few minutes while I made my dinner, and then I shut everything down. I know, Deb. I know. It's unbelievable. She was so spry and vibrant. Exactly, Sandrine. It is so easy to forgive and let go of the hate. You know, Amy, sometimes it's easy to forgive and let go of the hate, and sometimes you just have to take those people out of your lives if you want to be a good person, because some people won't let you forgive. Okay. I'm that far behind? Good Lord. Spine is just a trouble in the row below in a certain pattern. Oh, Alpine. It's not in here. The Alpine stitch I did wasn't a treble. It was a front post. Lord. Talk amongst yourselves. Now I gotta go see. It doesn't pay for me to clean up this little corner because I always need something that was in this little corner. Okay, Tank, that might be a different Alpine stitch because the one we were doing is a front post in the row below. It alternates front post and double crochet, and it's a yarn eater, but it's pretty. I love the texture and I love the way it turns out, but this sucker ate up some yarn. I would do a scarf and I would do a hat, but I would not do a blanket in the Alpine stitch unless I had a bunch of Goodwill yarn that I wanted to use up. try this one. It works up quick and mainly not a yarn eater. Half double V-stitch crochet. Yep, V-stitch pretty too. Click on the thing that looks like live chat, top chat. Me, I'm in StreamYard and I'm on, I only get one kind of chat. Hi, EJ. Thank you so much for coming by. You're working on hats. Have both my knitting machines going this week. Girl, and drinking water. I haven't finished nothing. It's 28 degrees. Honey, that's when you pull out all your yarn and you start on an Afghan so you can stay warm. Oh, I agree. I forgive so much just because I can't do the anger. I would rather forgive than fight. Yep, I agree. I agree. I agree. But like my ex wouldn't let me. So that was one of the people that I just avoided him. If I didn't see him and didn't talk to him, life was good. Because if I saw him and he opened his mouth, it was not pretty. It just wasn't pretty. And that's why he was an ex. Red is ketchup and brown is HP. Oh, okay. Okay. Or daddies, but we generally get HP because it seems to be easier to find. Okay. Just the gravy. It comes in a tube. It comes in a tube tank. That's their HP sauce. And Lauren says it's brown sauce. And then that's the back side of it. And it comes from the Netherlands, which is why we don't know anything about it. Oh, Granny D is going live. If someone would be kind enough to drop Granny D's link, I would appreciate it. No, it's not gravy. It's like ketchup. Ooh. Oh, you just squeeze it straight out of the okay. Okay. Amy, that's me. I forgive so fast. My husband gets mad at people. He says, you forgive them even before they ask you. And I say, God does too, but he still wants us to ask for forgiveness. I know, Marshall. And he wants you to repent. Oh, Yarn Bar, that's because they're in the UK. And that's the sauces they have over there. So we aren't familiar with them, which is why I asked, because I like to learn these things. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. No, Amy, green. Our green is so low on count that it would fit in the shoebox. Oh. Thank you. Oh, Lord, Sasha woke up. It's a Scarfy Forest Black. Oh, okay. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. You are right, Amy. Yes, he will. Give it to him and leave it alone. Really? Okay, Lauren. When I'll put that on my list to see if they have it when I go to the international store. Okay, Lauren, you're gonna have to send me my grocery list before I go so I can get everything while I'm there. Thank you, Kivia. She didn't have sequins on this one. Yeah, Tank does beautiful work. Or beans or eggs. Really? Nope, no sequins. I looked at so many until I couldn't decide because they were all pretty, aren't they? So I decided to use half double, double, and treble, white trimmed in red. See, I can't make anything in white because it would stay too dirty. Thank you. Yes, I'm glad Lauren is here. I'm glad you're here, Sam. I'm glad everybody is here. The calming comfort had a big mistake in it, so I decided to do what I wanted. Okay, that works. I have to go. I will talk to you later. Love you all and stay safe. Deb, thank you so much for coming by. You stay safe and stay warm. Don't go out there falling down, acting crazy. I'm always short on chocolate. I've smashed through about half a ton this week. Oh, Lauren. No, stop, because you'll gain back that 17 stone you lost. Stop. It's cold and rainy. Ooh, I am sorry. I am sorry. CC. Cam or Crystal, would you please CC the amazing...
I hope this comes out right.
Hold on.
But it'll be my own fault if it doesn't turn out right, because I did not.
Okay. The amazing Sam and Deb and Gloria. Sandra. Oh, Sandrine's getting a surprise. And Justin. Crystal, thank you so much. We got a ½ inch of ice and then 3 inches of snow. Ooh, we lost our power last night. It came back on this afternoon. Oh, mocha. So now I'm trying to unthaw with lemon cranberry tea. There you go. That'll work. That'll work, girl. From last night until this afternoon, you had no power. I am so sorry. They had tornadoes in Alabama. Thank you. Don't forget live at 5 with Granny D. Yes. Help me. Let's say hello. Lemon cranberry. I never thought of that. Okay. And then okay. Sam. Okay. Map makes Lauren Barb. Who is the... That's Kenyon. Tank, that's Kenyon. Oh, gosh. And Gloria. And Sandrine. Another thing that's so hard is we are like family, but we have no way to say goodbye the way we do with family. So it makes it hard. Right. That's why I was hoping we'd be... Oh, Dana posted on her community tab. Okay. I'll have to go through the back door and see if I can get to her community tab, because that's one of the things I've lost. Everybody, I thank you so much for coming by. You could have spent the last hour anywhere, you chose to spend it with me, and I do not take that lightly. God, it didn't get your place. He was watching it live. A storm chaser filmed it. Okay. I don't know TY as you named though.
He's doing a slow motion.
Just plain hard boiled eggs. Okay. Ashley, we are doing 2 raids. We're doing a VJ raid over at Granny D's. And we are doing a VJ raid over at Gigi's Fine. No. Gigi the Crochet Queen. Through my message on Facebook. Yes, she is. Okay, are you ready? I'm sorry, Charlie, it didn't come through. I only got one from Lauren and one from Tank. Did you send it through the group or did you send it through the page? Okay, everybody is subscribing. You finished the Afghan. Welcome back, Ashley. On her personal page. Okay. I couldn't find a personal page for her. I only had the shop page. When are the services, Angela? Okay.
Take the pill, Terry. You know what? Take the pill. Do you think if you went to Vietnam, you would get these sort of sandals? Or is this American? No, the problem is served everywhere. So you really think it would be? If I could go into a place and just get this.
Oh, there it is.
Well, can I get one here? Can you pass me with this kind of bread?
Oh, Charlie. Oh, that's beautiful.
So you got to really step up here. Now wait, the next one is the chicken. Is it breaded? No, this one's not breaded, but there is one later on. That's a fried.
Oh, I like that. Whoop. In the light. Let's go this way. Hello. I like that. Oh, Charlie. Each one is prettier than the one before. Girl, you got the mosaic thing going on. I hate it when it does that. Oh, Charlie, those are beautiful. Oh, we have one from Laura Jimerson. She made a sweater and she's got to put a zipper in it. Oh, wait a minute. I can't get out of the. There we go. You ladies are so talented. Oh my goodness gracious. That's beautiful. I'm trying to get to the end of the chat here. I have water in my cup, and I finished 3 tam hats in black, and I'm working on a beanie hat and ruffle scarf set claret. And you're doing another claret and charcoal. Girl, those are beautiful. Oh, those are so cute. Yep, people shouldn't jump to incorrect conclusions. They assume the wrong things and miss out on something good. Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Heinz is the big brand of ketchup red sauce. Generic shop ketchup is pretty common too. Generic brown sauce is mostly awful, except for Aldi's Bramwell sauce. That one is decent. Our Aldi's here is a discount store. Bramwell sauce. I think I went to sleep before 9 p.m. That's a first. I hear you. I hear you. I'm glad you've been able to think we bamboozled them. We figured it out. You're welcome. You are welcome. Thank you, Amy. Okay, we got Ty's link. No, it's easy to let go. If it's a cancer, cut it off and let it heal. Girl, forgive me, VJ, but I will be leaving to join up with everyone in Grand. Okay, Yarn Barf, we're on our way. I'm just trying to get to the end of the dadgum messages. I'm so far behind. I'm sorry. Anybody who can't, let me do my ending. Thank you all for coming by. I appreciate you spending the last hour and 15 minutes with me. You could have gone anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me. And I do not take that lightly. There are a lot of YouTubers out here. There are a lot of YouTubers with a lot more experience than I have. I am learning. I am willing to learn. And I appreciate all of the tips, tricks, and suggestions. If you are a follower of Granny D, please do a VJ raid over at Granny D's. If you are a follower of Gigi the Crochet Queen, please do a VJ raid over at Gigi's. I will hit each of them in a moment, but I'm going to finish the chat before I go. You are so very welcome, Sam. I will see you over at Granny D's. I can hear Granny D in the background. She is not quite muted. Here we go. I've got them both running. Lauren says, I'm confused. I am going to go have to find a snack to get through to supper. Hugs. Hugs, Amy. I'll be over there in a minute. I'm going to throw my vegetables in the oven before I come over. I know, Kenyon, I'm on the phone with sausage fingers. I meant you're welcome. My dad is sitting close by because I'm only 12. Well, good. Hi, Theo. How are you? Thank you for being here. Is the HP like our A1? Well, she's not sure because they don't have A1. There are no ingredients on the back of this bottle. Oh, here, Marshall, here is the link on the back of it. It's HP sauce.co.uk, and you can probably get a list of the ingredients. I think I'm making a sampler blanket. Okay. V-stitch, berry. I've never seen a berry stitch. Is that like a popcorn front post and everything I can think of with rows of half double between each? Okay. Now, Roberta, remember the Yarny Fiber sisters are doing that mosaic blanket with the 8 different graphs. You might think about that. The Alpine I do is DC, 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 treble front post, 3 rows below, and then DC 15 times, then treble front post, 3 rows below. Okay, that's not the Alpine stitch I have a pattern for. That one sounds nice though, Tang, because that one would not be a yarn eater. The one I did is a yarn eater, but that was the stitch that we found on the internet when we were doing a crochet along. So yeah, I'm gonna try that one. That one sounds nice. That is almost, yeah. That's like the front post baby blanket I did. That would be pretty, Tank. You're right. You're right. Sabrina, how are you? Thank you for coming by. I am just shutting down these works. We're doing a VJ raid over at Granny D's, and we're doing a VJ raid over at Gigi, the Crochet Queen. I'm just trying to get through the chat before I sign off here. It's the brown sauce we put on steaks, or some put on baked potatoes like me and other things. I've never put A1 sauce on baked potatoes. And I'm not a big meat eater, but I like is it the A1 sauce or the Heinz 57? I think it's the A1 sauce I like. HP Foods. Okay, Tank, you found it? Okay. Oh, she Googled it. Okay. We can save the Henderson's relish for another day. Girl, I love you too, Marshall, and I will see you over at Gigi's. Love, light, and blessings to all. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really do. I don't think I have energy to raid. Okay, well, you don't have to raid. You can crawl over there. And there's the link for Gigi. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. Hi, Sister Winnie. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much. And thank you for the thumbs. I really appreciate it. And if you are in Granny D's, we will see you there. Or if you go to Gigi's, we will see you over there. I am working on doing my sleeves, and for some reason, I always struggle on sleeves and sweaters. I've never done a sweater with a sleeve. Amanda at Manda Bug Makes was talking about sleeves last weekend, and some people were suggesting that you turn the sleeves, and that keeps the seam going under the arm. So you might look at her last live from last Saturday and read the comments about sleeves. I think it was last Saturday. Yep, she does great. Thank you, Sheila. I'm doing well, girl. I'm snowed in, and that's okay. Okay, that's the link for the sauce. No, I have not done any sweaters yet. The only thing I've done has been that cocoon, and I'm not done with it yet. Oh, it's A1 sauce. Thank you, Tank. Thank you. I'm going so it's A1 sauce is the brown sauce, and ketchup is the red sauce. I'm going to down some painkillers and get to bed. Okay, Lauren, honey, you take care now and be kind to yourself. Yes, have a great evening, everyone. That was me that suggested turning after every row for the sleeves. It keeps the seam straight. Okay, Crystal, that was Mocha. Did you see her suggestion? You turn after every row to keep the sleeves straight, to keep the seams straight on the sleeve. See, I knew I heard that. Thank you. And hi to Sheila. Okay. Um, Mocha, are you going to Granny D's or are you going to Gigi's? I'm going to hit both. Do you need anybody's link or do you have them both? Mocha, do you suggest for raglan sweater sleeves that I struggle big time? Oh, do you have suggestions? Okay, Mocha, do you have suggestions for Okay, thank you. Hi, Regina. How are you? Thank you for coming by. It is so good to see you. We are doing raids over at Granny D's. If you are a follower of Granny D's, here is her link. And if not, we are also going to Gigi's because, of course, they are both on at the same time. It's just the way life rolls around here. And we will see you over there, Regina. But I appreciate you coming by. Thank you so much. I know you're just getting home from work, so change your clothes, get your drink, get your crochet, and I will see you over at Gigi's. Crystal, that's Mando Bug. And of course, Kim had already put it in there. Yeah, it was this past Saturday. There were good tips. I have not done a raglan sweater yet, but Mandabug has lots of great suggestions. So thank you, everybody. Have a blessed and safe weekend. Stay in the house, stay warm, stay dry, stay blessed, and have a crafty, great weekend. I will see all of you shortly. Take care now. Bye bye.